Well, of course, as I'm recording this, it's October 23rd. I should have expected the week of Halloween the Gravedigger would return. Well, what better way to kick off the Gravedigger returning for the third year in a row than talking about the best perks for the Gravedigger? So, first and foremost, I want to see firsthand, what do the perks actually come on this? Yep, no, honestly, if you really just want raw damage, you can leave this exactly as it is, max it out. It's a super fun weapon, absolutely one of my favorite weapons in the entire game, but there's a little bit more to say. So if you've got the Gravedigger and you've never used it before, or even if you're one of those people like me who's hyped it up a ton and hails it as one of the best weapons in the game, I have some tough news to break to you guys, because what I have here is my schematic. I went for reload speed, okay? I'm just going to talk about preference before I get into the actual unfortunate news about this weapon. I preferred reload and or mag size. It comes with a base mag size of 40, which is 10 more than the usual 30 for assault rifles. I think reload has helped me more in battle than not, and the extra damage is nice. 30% of the base damage is great and all, but I mean, that's just preference. I would highly recommend going damage if you just want to do as much damage as possible, but you're probably going to need that damage too, because from what I've experienced, it's not really so if you look at the base damage being 65%, and it has the same regular 38% crit chance, 185% crit damage, that's not that much damage. And that's the unfortunate news. Like, I don't have any raw numbers for you. A lot of the guns are different in this game. I haven't calculated everything, but you can see that with the exact same crit bonus, the Siege Breaker has a little bit more DPS, which means with this setup, as is, with the fire rate and everything, the Siegebreaker has a higher damage per second than the Gravedigger. Now, the Gravedigger has a slower fire rate and higher damage per bullet, so you're getting more bang per bullet. Did they change the Siegebreaker? This thing looks totally different from what it was before. Like, that picture right there doesn't actually match this. Point being, the Gravedigger is not... It's more of a high damage per bullet, somewhat low accuracy. I, in the past, have put it right on par with the Typewriter, which is listed down here, right next to the Typewriter. This is a damage fire rate build, so the DPS is gonna lie to you a little bit. So, in terms of overall viability, there are better options, you guys. Honestly, the Silent Spectre is one of the best weapons in the game. I will have my entire playlist of weapon guides linked in the description below for you guys to check out other options. But for the sake of Halloween and the fact that this weapon is amazing, here it is, the Gravedigger. It's exciting. You guys should totally grab it from the shop. Get it if you don't have it. If you have had it for the last 2 years, this will be the third time the Gravedigger's come out, and you can, if I'm not mistaken, change the perks on this to, yeah, any element you want. So if you want to commit a little bit of blasphemy and personally blacklist me from your life, no, I'm kidding, you can make it water, which is just sick and wrong. Lightning is okay, but a lot of people went energy for the Gravedigger, which makes sense. But if you want to have one that's fire, water, nature, then now you can finally do that if you were one of those first year people. So I'm going to head out. I'm not going to waste any more of you guys' time. The perks come perfect. You don't need to worry about it at all. If you're like me and you want to reload perk, you can absolutely do that. Definitely max this one out and enjoy your Halloween.